Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nanny News. It's your host, Ashley, aka Nanny Announcements. And on this episode, we are going to be talking about how something very big in the UK happened in our industry. Sit back, relax, and get ready for another juicy episode. All right, so before we get into the juiciness of this episode, we got to shout out our sponsorship for this week. This week's sponsorship is This Jam Good. This Jam Good sells exotic flavored jams. Exotic, okay? This is not just your plain old Smucker's grape and jelly jam that you guys see every day at the store. No, these are mouth-watering, eats by the spoonful exotic jams. This jams will have you creating meals and snacks just so you can develop in each and every bite. And it's not playing, okay? These things will have you creating and putting on things that you're like, man, will this taste good? And you'll be like, you're right. I mean, these jams are amazing. Like and these flavors are so exotic. Like, we have like a papaya mixed with like a it could be mixed with like a blackberry with a rum, and it's just all these flavors that you never see out there in the store, and they are so good because they are homemade and made by love. This jam is launching, though, you guys, their first subscription box, which is called Hot Box because it's getting hot in here. In this box, it will have everything you need for a day at the pool, the day at the beach, the day at the lake. And also will be included in there is their exotic flavored jams, on top of all the other amazing products that are going to be in there. These boxes are running for $80, which includes shipping and handling. And if I'm mistaken, now that's a deal, because most of the time you paying $80 plus another $15.99 for that shipping and handling. So in my eyes, this is the deal. $80 for a prescription box for multiple different items. They'll have exotic jam, all these little different products. And when I tell you, the owner behind this, she will not disappoint you. Okay, she don't disappoint at all. Her products are always amazing. These boxes, if you do order a box, which you will order a box, your boxes will be delivered before or on the day of May 23rd. So they will be in time, delivered in time just before the summer holiday, just before all the little nanny kids get out on summer break, because we all know it's coming. So go head over to the Instagram at This Jam. Just type in This Jam Good. It will pop up her Instagram name, which will put a little picture, a screenshot right here. This is what her Instagram looks like. You are going to click that little link in her bio, and it's going to take you directly to the order form for these subscription boxes. Let me tell y'all, when Angela puts things out for her business, things go like this. So if you want a box, you better go get you a box now, today. Stop, pause this video, go to your Instagram, type in This Jam Good, hit that link, and buy that box, because I'm telling you that it might only be a few left, okay? Just a few left. Now, who is behind this business, you may ask? It's the most devoted and beloved and dedicated and most amazing nanny I bet is Angela. Angela is a infant and toddler specialist, which she's one of the best ones out there. She's a newborn care specialist. She's a new parents content creator. Go check out her other page, Ask the Nanny, and check out all the content that she takes. She literally posts a new video every single day talking about some type of trick, some type of tool, some type of technique that you can do if you are a new parent. And if you are a new parent, you know you need her in your life. So go check out all the freebies that she is giving you at Ask the Nanny. She's also a new parents educator and a baby product influencer. And on top of all this, she runs this exotic, amazing jam company. Angela is a huge tokenaire industry, and I mean huge, y'all, huge. Angela has been in this industry for quite some years, and she's got everything underneath her belt. She done experience almost everything, and she is not afraid to open up and be open about that, which I just love about Angela. I absolutely love you, Angela. So, you guys, let's go support our girl. Head over to This Jam Good on Instagram. Buy your subscription box, the hot box, because I'm telling you, they're going to go quick and you won't be disappointed. And also go show her some love on her other Instagram page, Ask the Nanny. And if you are a new parent and you're needing some help and some advice, she's the woman for you. And if you want some jam, and I'm talking, y'all, this is for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything. This jam is so good. I love my jams. Make sure you go head over to This Jam is Good. Now, we can get to the juiciness of our episode, which is talking about what happened in the UK. Are y'all ready? Let's go. So what happened in the UK, you may ask? So live-in nannies, heir pairs, they teamed up in the UK and fought against being paid $1 an hour. Now, how is that possible that they could get paid $1 an hour? Well, let me go back to a little bit back into the story about what law that they went in to change. Then I'm going to talk about the nannies that helped change that. And then we're going to talk about the final results of what happened. So the law that these nannies are trying to change, this happened in 2015. This law was put into place in the United Kingdom or the UK, and it's called the Family Worker Exemption. And you see me reading down and reading because I'm reading from the article because I want to get as much detail as possible. So in part of the 2015 National Minimum Wage Regulation states that workers such as heir pairs, nannies, and carers are not entitled to the national minimum wage if they are living as part of the family. So in 2015, this law was in place saying that heir pairs, live-in nannies, carers, and if they are living in your job. So if you're living, you were not considered, you weren't getting paid the national minimum wage. So you were getting paid under the table, you were getting paid $1 an hour. They could pay some of these workers, which I'm going to talk about, some of these nannies stories, they were getting paid £1 an hour. Y'all, that is $1.30 in the US. An hour. $1 an hour. £1 an hour. Because there's this law out there that states that if you are a live-in, you are not considered being part of the national minimum wage because you are part of living in this family. And they say that since you're being provided free living accommodations and meals, sharing family tasks, so I'm guessing because you get to go on vacations or things like that, or leisure activities, because you get paid, you get those things taken care of, then you're not considered a domestic, a worker, a domestic worker. You're just working. You don't got no, you don't consider being, law underneath the national law. So they can pay you whatever. So say the family wants to pay you 50 cents an hour. They could. They say they want to pay you the pound an hour. They could. And they did. So these nannies, there is a couple nannies that I'm going to talk about. The first one is Letisa. Letisa is she came from Brazil to the UK in 2018 to work as an heir pair. And the reality she thought she was walking into was that she's going to be welcomed into this family. She thought she was going to have ample time to explore the city around her. She thought she was going to actually be able to have money to explore the city around her. And she thought she was going to be able to take English classes because all of this stuff was promised to her before she moved from Brazil to the UK. So from somebody that is from the Brazil, an immigrant and migrant that doesn't know much about maybe nannies and the laws, the regulations, any of that, because most of us don't. Even if we weren't considered immigrants or migrants, like me moving from California to Nevada, I didn't know the laws and the regulations. So anyways, this nanny moved from the Brazil to UK. She didn't have any knowledge of the thing, so she didn't know any better until she got there and got into the depth of it and was like, oh no, baby, this ain't right. So during her time as an au pair, Letitia would work for 2 families and was paid between $80 to $100, £100 an hour. So $80 to £100 is $100 to $130 in the US. So she was only getting paid, I'm sorry, this wasn't an hour, this is per week, y'all. So she was only getting paid 80 pounds or 100 pounds a week to work up to 40 hours, if not more, if they asked her to babysit. But remember, we all know what live-ins are. You don't have no time off, baby. You work unlimited hours most of the time, even though you should have a set amount of hours. Being a live-in, depending on, I'm not saying this is like this for every live-in situation, but you know, there's some out there that are like, you ain't got no break. Like, live-in, it's a whole nother world. So Latricia was like getting paid 90 pounds an hour, 90 pounds a week. And Latricia knew this wasn't right. There's another nanny came out. Let's go with Amara. Amara, she came from the UK to Dubai in 2014 from her abusive former employees. She found a nanny job that paid 300 pounds per week for 12-hour shifts for 5 to 6 weeks per week. Having fled abuse, she was happy with what she found until she began organizing with other au pairs and realized how being part of the family was contributing to her pay. So these 2 stories, these nannies had no idea that them being part of the family, it's considered part of their pay on top of, so that's why their pay is cut, because them living in is part of their pay, which is not right if you are a live-in nanny. No, you should, just because you get your house paid for because you're living in, does not mean that your pay should get docked by any means. You get paid for your worth. And so as an au pair and as an immigrant and somebody that doesn't have a lot of knowledge of this, that's how they get advantage of, and that's how they're getting taken advantage of. And these nannies just didn't know any better until they started teaming up. And the reason why they were so scared to leave, because for me, for somebody that does have the knowledge of that, I wouldn't be there. But they were so scared to leave because 1, they're new to the city, 2, they don't got no money, and 3, they don't have nobody there to like help them and support. Like, they just don't have nowhere to go if they leave this family. So a lot of them had no choice but to suck it up and be there and suck it up for this, even though they know that they were getting abuse, basically financially abused. So all these au pairs in the UK teamed up and formed this wonderful network called Nanny Solitary Network. And in this network, they were just kind of, they made this network just to kind of, you know, a place where people can kind of vent to and come to and meet with and communicate with, networking. But it came more to that. Like, it brought up more. This group went to the government, to the government out there in the UK, and fought against this workers exemption law, this family workers exemption law. And they fought and fought and fought. This group was made in 2018, and they fought, and they had campaigns and meetings left and right. And this last month in 2022 in March, it says right here on their Twitter page, huge victories for nanny/au pairs. Last year, our members submitted evidence to the low minimum wage corporation in the UK. they submit evidence. So basically, those nannies teamed up. They put their stories together. They did everything in their power to explore to get rid of the minimum wage exemption for family workers. And that day, on March 11th, 2022, they won, guys. They won. That's huge for this industry out there. They won. So now, if you are an heir parent and a live-in nanny in the UK, you get paid at least the minimum wage in the national minimum wage. You have at least, now y'all should be getting paid more, but that is a start for this. That is a major and a huge win for that industry, for our industry out there. I am just like, when I read this story, I was like, oh my God, like this is huge. Now, this is a big victory for them. Like, this is just the start. And when I say just the start, because there are lots more things out there that they need to fix. And one of them is visas. So now they got this law figured out, right? Where now these nannies and these heir parents can get paid at least the minimum wage. Now it comes into play their visas. Now, if their visa is about to expire or is about to, if they don't have a visa anymore or anything like that, then they cannot be considered underneath this law anymore. It brings them to a whole different set of laws and regulations. And in that is where we still are trying to fight against that, because now we want these these employers to be able to go and pay for these businesses. So if they know that their nanny's visa is about to expire, then they automatically legally have to go pay for their nanny's visa to continue. But now there's a lot that's not happening right now. So their goal is to get to where their families can pay for these nannies' visas automatically, like no matter what they paying, because legally they have to. But right now they don't. So if their nanny's visa is up, then the family could be like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna fall back underneath this family workers exemption law, baby, and we're gonna pay you a pound an hour, and that can happen. So as this is a victory for our industry, there's still a little bit more to do in our industry. But just to know that the Nanny Solidarity Network can make an impact like that is, it's so cool to me, guys. Like, this story is so good. Like, I loved it. And I had to share it. And I was just like, I'm so glad I stumbled upon this, because this is huge. This is a big win for our industry out there, because a lot of us pay is a big problem in our industry, and making sure that we're legally getting paid for our worth is a big problem in the United States, everywhere in our industry. It's us nannies are constantly fighting for our rights, basically, because as we know, as a nanny, you are your own HR. You have no choice but to fight for yourself, because nobody behind you is doing it but you. So the fact that we can team up, just the power of networking and teaming up, this shows y'all that if we can team up as nannies, we can do anything. Okay? Anything. So please, guys, go check out this story. The link is in the comments box or description box, whatever you call it. It's below. It's down here. Go check out this link. I'm also going to start putting these links in our bios and our Instagram page, Nanny Announcements, so you can check it out there as well. But I want you all to go go read this story, because it was good. It was real good. And I'm just so happy for our nannies out there in the UK. Yeah, it's a victory, but it may be one of the small victories, but hey, we got to celebrate every single victory, okay? We got to, because it's a tough world out here for us, and every little victory counts. Every little step forward counts, and that's what happened. And so I'm congratulating the nannies out there. I'm excited for you. This is only the beginning. I know that it's just going to keep fighting and keep rocking. You got a nanny over here in the United States that is supporting you, pushing for you. And if you need any help, please reach out to me. I would love to be able to do anything in my power I can on my side over here. So that's the story for this week, guys. So, guys, this is the end of our episode for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was a juicy and it's a big win for our industry over there in the UK. It's just the start of something that we know that's just going to keep making the noise and the impact that we need. So I like to hear you guys' comments and your what you thought and your thoughts about this episode on our comment section below. So please comment below what you thought. Also, please like this video and share, guys. We need y'all to get the word out that Nanny News happens every Friday, delivers a juicy story to you. Please share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? But before we let you guys go, we wanted to announce that we're going to be starting a new little thing. As we know, we started sponsorships last month where we have a new business, a nannypreneur, or just a business that sponsors our episode, where we give them a 3 to 5 minute segment about their business and a special reel on our page. But if you would not like to just sponsor that, but you say you just have like a quick, I just want to share this quick little thing out there. We are going to be launching mentions this month. Now, what is a mention, Ashley? Well, a mention is basically what I'm about to do right now. Just a quick little snippet about what you have coming up for your business. So say you have a pre-sale for your business. I can just say, hey, go check out so-and-so for their pre-sale happening now until now. Boom. Say, or say you have a sale or promotion, anything like that. That's what we can do in a mention. And basically, if you don't want to sponsor the whole entire episode, then you can get a mention at the end of the episode. We'll start doing mentions so you guys can stay informed and connected with exactly what's happening in our nanny industry. So for the mention for today is Mindful Care Collective. What is Mindful Care Collective? Well, they are offering a virtual mindfulness academy for caregivers of children. It is an impactful, affordable, easy to implement mindfulness training for caregivers. They are empowering nannies or caregivers of today to thrive in their careers while leaving a legacy behind of healing, connections, and resilience. I have a little secret to tell you. I will be joining this academy for next session that she's having, which is about to start. She's taking orders, taking people now. So head over to @Mindful Collective to sign up. But the secret is that your girl will be in the academy next month. And I can't wait because, baby, we all know that we need to work on our mindfulness. I need to learn how to think more think more clearly. Stop getting so negative and down when something bad happens in my life. And learning how to deal with my anxiety. And that's exactly what mindfulness does. And I know that so many nannies out there can benefit from this. So please, guys, go head over to the Mindful Care Collective to sign up now. It's a very affordable price. You have to be committed. It is an 8-week process. You have to be committed into this because it's a commitment to make. But after this 8-week process, I know that my mind will forever be changed because listen to some of the reviews that she got. Beyond amazing, Alexa Ray is so receptive and supportive. My mindfulness practice is growing right before my eyes, and it's because Alexa Ray teaches us how to take care of ourselves. That's been a huge hurdle for me as a caregiver. Another one, truly amazing experience. It feels like a passage of life, very much so needed in order to grow and bloom into what I am meant to be. Like, just those two alone, baby, sign me up. Like, that's all I need to read, those reviews. Okay, sign me up, because that's me. I need to get past this hurdle of being taking care of myself. I need to in order for me to grow and blossom, I need to know what my purpose is in this life, what I'm meant to be, as I think I may know, but I haven't fully accepted that and truly realized that that's my purpose. And I just can't wait, guys. I can't wait. And I hope that you get to join me. So, like I said, head over to the Mindful Care Collective to find out more information. that's mentioned. That's exactly what will happen. A little snippet of what you're selling, what you're offering to the nanny industry. We want to help promote you guys. Basically, at the end of the day, we want to help promote your business. As an entrepreneur myself, I understand how hard it is to get your business out there and how annoying it is to promote it day after day after day, and how it can be hard on some days to promote your business when we have other daily lives. Well, your girl here at Nanny News and Nanny Announcements, that's what we are here for. We're here to get your business out there. We have different eyes than your business may have, your page may have. So why not get different eyes, more eyes to your business? So all this information will be in our bio at Nanny Announcements. So head over to Instagram to find out more information. Now, that's it, y'all. That's it. I'm done talking. I'm done spilling. I'm done announcing. I hope that you guys all have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys all next Friday for another juicy episode. Have a great week, guys. Bye.